The 125th minute, Yuri Tielemans, and Belgium complete the greatest comeback of the tournament. The latest winning goal in World Cup history. Day 21 had it all. We start in Seattle with a comeback for the ages. Belgium versus Senegal. And for 85 minutes, this was Senegal's night. The 24th minute, Habib Diarra pounces on a rebound. 1-0 Senegal. Then 6 minutes into the second half, the 51st, Ismaila Sarr races in behind, chests it down, and thumps it into the top corner. 2-0. Senegal were cruising. Belgium looked done. So done that manager Rudi Garcia had already hauled off Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku. 5 minutes of normal time left. 2 goals down. Hopeless. And then chaos. The 86th minute. Substitute Romelu Lukaku. A sweeping near-post finish from Thomas Meunier's cross. 2-1. Game on. 3 minutes later, the 89th. Trossard and Tielemans combine. The Senegal keeper misjudges it, and Tielemans loops a header into the empty net. 2 all dot from dead and buried to level in 180 seconds. Extra time, cagey, penalties looming, and then, deep into the final seconds, Lamine Camara catches Tielemans. A long VAR review, and a penalty. The 125th minute, Tielemans steps up and buries it. 3-2 Belgium. That is the latest winning goal in World Cup history. Belgium become the first team since their own 2018 side to come from 2 goals down to win a World Cup knockout tie. Lukaku's strike was his 7th World Cup goal, a Belgian record. And spare a thought for Senegal's Ismaila Sarr, who matched the record for goals by an African player at a single World Cup, with 4, level with the great Roger Milla. Cruel beyond words for Senegal, who deserved it. But Belgium somehow march into the round of 16, where the USA await. Cruel beyond words for Senegal, who deserved it. Then to Atlanta, where England came within minutes of a humiliation and Harry Kane said no. The 7th minute, Chancel Mbemba's long ball, and Brian Sepenga races clear, leaves Jed Spence behind, and beats Jordan Pickford at the near post. 1-0 DR Congo. The debutant knockout side, in front, and they should have had more. Yohan Wissa hit the woodwork, and in goal, Lionel Mpassi was sensational, denying Jude Bellingham, denying Kane, save after save. England were frustrated, sloppy, and staring down the barrel. Then Thomas Tuchel threw on Anthony Gordon, and everything changed. The 75th minute, Gordon lifts in a cross from the left, and Harry Kane's header has just too much for Mpassi. 1-1. The 86th minute, Gordon again. Kane receives it on the edge of the box, makes a yard, and drills it into the roof of the net. 2-1 England. Kane's brace, both created by substitute Gordon, who became the first England player in World Cup history to set up 2 goals off the bench. It was England's first World Cup win after conceding first since the 1966 final. And Kane's 86th minute strike was England's latest ever game winner in regulation of a knockout match. Enormous credit to DR Congo, magnificent on their first ever knockout appearance. But England survive, and now face a monster, co-hosts Mexico, at the Azteca. Quick one. If these daily knockout breakdowns are keeping you across the drama, subscribe and turn on notifications. A new World Cup breakdown every morning, 7 AM ET, all the way to the final. Now, the co-hosts. And in Santa Clara, the co-hosts got the job done, the hard way. The USA dominated the first half. And right before the break, the 45th minute, a ball deflected kindly to Folarin Balogun, who slotted it between the keeper's legs. 1-0, his 3rd goal of the tournament. But then the twist, the 64th minute. After a VAR review, Balogun was shown a red card for a stamp on Tariq Muharamovi, the hero, sent off, and the USA had over half an hour to survive with 10 men. Bosnia pushed. But the American defense, McKennie, Adams, Freeman, was immense. And then came the moment that sealed it. The 82nd minute, Malik Tillman, a direct free kick, curled over the wall, kissed off the keeper's glove, and in. 2-0, with 10 men. Breathing room at last. And there's a wild footnote. Balogun became the first player to score and be sent off in a World Cup game since Zinedine Zidane in the 2006 final. The USA held on for their first World Cup knockout win since 2002. World Cup Momentum Shift Day 21 wasn't just about results. It completely changed the emotional momentum of this World Cup. Belgium reminded everyone that experience still matters. surviving a situation that looked absolutely impossible. England showed why elite teams only need a single spark to turn panic into victory. And the United States proved that knockout football isn't always about playing beautiful football, it's about discipline, resilience, and finding a way to survive when everything is against you. What makes these matches so fascinating is that every winner had to overcome a different kind of pressure. Belgium fought against the scoreboard, England battled frustration, and the fear of another famous World Cup collapse. The USA defended with 10 men while carrying the expectations of an entire home crowd. 3 completely different challenges. 3 completely different responses. That's exactly what separates knockout football from the group stage. Form means less. Rankings mean less. Possession means less. In these moments, mentality becomes everything. One substitution, one mistake, one VAR decision, or one flash of brilliance can rewrite an entire tournament. That's why every remaining team knows the margin for error is now almost non-existent. Job done for Mauricio Pochettino's side. But it comes at a cost. Balogun will likely be suspended for the round of 16. And who's waiting? Belgium, in Seattle. Here's what Day 21 proved. First, it is never over. Belgium were 2 goals down with 5 minutes left, and won. The latest goal in World Cup history. Never switch this tournament off early. Second, star power decides knockouts. Kane rescued England, Balogun and Tielemans delivered for the USA. When the pressure's on, the big names step up. Third, the substitutes are winning games. Gordon set up both England goals off the bench. Lukaku sparked Belgium's comeback. The depth of a squad is everything. Fourth, the underdogs earned respect. DR Congo, brilliant on their first knockout appearance. Senegal, seconds from a famous win, they leave with their heads high. Fifth, the co-hosts are standing. The USA and Mexico are both into the last 16, and the dream of a home World Cup run is very much alive. So the round of 16 keeps filling up, and the ties are enormous. England now face co-hosts Mexico, a heavyweight clash at the Azteca. The USA get Belgium in Seattle, though they may have to do it without the suspended Balogun. Already locked in, Brazil versus Norway, Haaland against the 5-time champions, France versus Paraguay, and co-hosts Canada against Morocco. And the last round of 32 ties are still to come. Spain-Austria, Portugal-Croatia, Argentina against Cabo Verde, Colombia-Ghana, and more. We'll break down every one. This is where champions are made, where legacies are written. We are watching history unfold in real time. The debate I want from you: was Belgium's comeback the moment of the tournament so far? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications to catch every daily update. A new World Cup breakdown every morning, 7 MET, all the way to the final. Daily World Cup recaps. Championship level analysis. Historic moments that define legacies.